Well, we've talked about general classroom. Small group is the fastest growing modality of intervention. A couple of reasons why. Number one, it's obviously more cost effective than one-on-one. But quite honestly, kids react well to seeing how other kids interact on these types of behavioral, social, emotional issues. And so small groups are very effective. Before I tell you how LEAPS works, let me tell you why small groups tend not to work. Lots of studies on this. Small groups tend to not be successful because kids are grouped together based upon a presentation of behaviors. So you take these 5 kids who tend to get in fights the most often, and you realize, well, here's this little boy here that is the bully. This one is the one being bullied. This is the one that maybe doesn't have good hygiene, so he's being made fun of. This is the one that has communication problems. So in other words, by grouping kids together based upon a presentation of behaviors, you never touch on causality. And when you don't touch on causality, you never address the function that behavior serves. Therefore, you're not going to change it. That's why small groups tend to fail. Well, what LEAPS does is it actually gives you the opportunity to assess students. Based upon that assessment, it will tell you their level of functioning, but more importantly, it'll break out in a categorical fashion the areas of need in a priority order of what this student needs to learn from a social and emotional standpoint. Then when you take those 5 kids and you say, I want to create a group for them, a small group, LEAPS will actually aggregate those assessments into a group profile where it takes the culmination and says, here's the group functioning level, but more importantly, once again, from that categorical standpoint, here are the areas of need, and then, and this is fantastic, it gives you an actual formulary type prescription that actually divides into intervention, prevention, and social supports or maturation, the skills that need to be taught. So if you're doing small group and you're doing it just because it's the right thing to do, there's your formulary. If you're doing it because of initiatives such as RTI, MTSS, then in small group it's supposed to be focused on intervention. There are your intervention skills. But it's not based on your best guess, it's not based upon presentation, it's not anecdotal or empirical, it's data driven. Here's the reason the kids need to be in there based upon assessment, then the aggregation of that assessment. Here's what you do about it.